Welcome to the new episode of my K1 visa journey. And today I will be discussing about my medical experience at St. Luke's Medical Center Extension located at Bacobo Street, Ermita, Manila. So, today, i-discuss natin kung ano yung mga requirements ko uh, bago ako nakapag-proceed for my medical, and at the same time, yung mga steps na ginawa doon sa loob para naman, it will give you a preview of what is happening inside during your medical examination. So, hopefully today I would be able to give you an insight of the preparations and informations that you needed to know about your medical. So, to start with, ito po yung mga medical requirements na kakailanganin. Sinulat ko po talaga ito so that I could, I could be able to impart to you guys yung mga requirements at ang mga steps at mga kaganapan sa loob ng St. Luke's so that it would help ease your worries or, sort of pressures na nararamdaman, because I know how exactly it feels, yung pressure na nararanasan or nararamdaman natin while processing our K1 visa. So, here are the requirements that you needed in order to proceed. First is your passport bio page. So, kailangan colored yon, and you need to ipa-photocopy mo, colored, same size yung bio page mo, okay? Ng passport. And the next is your 4 pieces of US visa photos, 2x2, so 3 for your for the US Embassy and 1 for your clinic file. And then next is your NVC letter. Please take note that this NVC letter is actually very vital, kasi may isa po akong kaibigan na she wasn't able to proceed with her medical kasi wala siyang dala na NVC letter. So, napaka-importante po talaga nito. Ito po yung natatanggap ng mga fiancé natin na letter or email from NVC or National Visa Center with your special case number, which starts at big letters M and L. So, kailangan hingiin nyo ito sa fiancé nyo para ma-print nyo agad. And then next is your visa interview appointment form. Ito po kung nakapag-schedule na kayo ng interview nyo for the US Embassy interview. So, kailangan i-print nyo rin yun. Magdala kayo ng copy para maipasa kayo sa St. Luke's. And then your online registration form. Ito po yung in my case, yung ginawa ko talaga is I register online kasi, it will save you a lot of time pagdating mo ng St. Luke's, kasi ito yung mga questions na kailangan mo talaga sagutin. So, once you already answer these questions online, it will save you a lot of time pagdating mo ng St. Luke's, kasi nga hindi mo na kailangan fill up pa, nandun na yun. So, i-print mo yon and dadalhin mo yon with you when you go to St. Luke's. And isa sa mga technique para maagang magising is to find a place to stay near St. Luke's. So, maraming hotel po tayo dyan sa Ermita. And I suggest that in my case, I stayed at Casa Bacubo Hotel kasi nga, it's just, I think, 1 to 2 minutes walking distance, lalo kung mabilis ka lumakad just like me. So, it's not, it's not a typical luxury hotel, but I mean, it's a decent place to stay for a night or two para po sa ating medical, kasi mas maaga ka dumating doon, mas mabilis ka makapagtapos. Just like in my case, I got up late. That's why, instead of coming there at 5 a.m., pumunta po ako na St. Luke's 6 a.m. kasi nga, na-late akong gumising. But, glory to God, nung time na yon, October 15, konti lang yung tao sa St. Luke's. So, I was able to get in ASAP. So, once na I will walk you through sa ano talaga step by step. So pagdating ko ng St. Luke's, hiningan ako ng guards ng requirements. So hindi ka papapasukin if you have one missing requirements. So yun, bibigyan ka nila ng number and then you proceed to the ground floor. And then aantayin mo doon, tawagin yung number mo. And doon once tinawag yung pangalan mo, bibigyan kanila ng parang consent form something na basahin mo yun just for your awareness. And then magpapapicture ka. And after that, balik ka ulit sa upuan mo, antayin mo na tawagin ka na yung name mo ng mga counters na nasa harapan. And once tinawag ka doon, parang they're conducting like a pre-screening interview something. You would be asked about your complete name, your address, your birthday, your petitioner, what's your relationship to your petitioner, how old is your petitioner, what's your petitioner's address. So parang parang preparatory na yun for your US Embassy interview. So yun, after that, magkukunan ka nila ng biometric, your right index finger. And then, pag hindi pa po kayo nakapagbayad, they would tell you to go to the 5th floor to pay for your medical fee, which is 17,025 pesos. So, in my case, kasi I can pay actually via security bank. However, I don't know, just for some reason, I chose to pay at St. Luke's. So, mas secure. Feeling ko mas secure pag doon ako magbayad. And then next is nagpunta ako ng 5th floor, nagbayad, and then the cashier told me to proceed to the 4th floor for my blood test and urine test. So parang dinala ko yata yung resibo doon, pinakita sa kanila, and then yun, antay mo tawagin yung pangalan mo. So first yung ginawa ko is urine tests, and yung doon, tinatanong kanila when was the last time you pee. So may example kasi pag if you peed like 30 minutes ago, they will tell you to wait for an hour before ka makaihi, or ilalagay mo sa konti sa bote na maliit. And yung ginawa ko nung tinanong ako na when was the last time you pee, sabi ko 6:30 kasi that was already almost 8. So yun, nakalusot ako doon, pero actually parang umihi yata ako mga 7:30 na, pero sabi ko 6:30 na lang. So, yun, sabi ko 6:30 sir, kaya pinayagan akong umihi. So, isa pa doon is you have to drink a lot of water prior to your medical or before going to St. Luke's para clear talaga yung ihi mo. I mean, like, I myself, I drink a lot of water every day, so clear naman yung ihi ko. And then next is blood test. Yung blood test, bali, same floor with the urine test. Doon, kukunan ka ng dugo, and tinatanong while they're doing the blood test with you, tinatanong kanila kung ano yung mga, again, your name, your address, fiance's name, your petitioner's name, address, so the same basic information lang naman. And then, after noon, I was told to go to the third floor para sa x-ray. And then, yun, pumunta ako doon, and then sa may room naman for females doon. Marami kayong kasabayan na mag-change ng clothes kasi kailangan naka-panty and naka-underwear ka lang kasi bawal yung bra. So doon magsusuot ka ng x-ray gown, and kayo doon. Pag tinawag na yung pangalan mo, pupunta ka na sa loob ng x-ray room, and doon parang you have to, it's not a typical x-ray na tatayo ka lang dyan. So, kanila parang may medyo heavy pillow siya na hinahawakan ka sa, pinapabuhat sa iyo. Tapos, yung kamay mo parang nilalagay dito sa baywang para na parang siguro for them to make sure na ma-expose talaga yung baga o yung lungs mo for them to see what's going on inside. And, yun nga. So, yun nangyari doon after ng x-ray. Pinaproceed ako doon for my physical examination. So, before your physical examination, may kukunan ka nila ng height, weight, and your vital signs, and then proceed ka na. Again, inaantay mo na tawagin yung name mo. Proceed ka na sa eye test, and glory to God naman kasi yung eye test pinapabasa ka ng malaking letters and then maliliit na letters. So yeah, just to make sure that you have a good vision. So yun, glory to God naman, I could definitely say that it's worth eating carrots. Kasi nga kahit super exposed itong mata ko sa computer kasi nga I've been working abroad and palagi na sa computer, and at the same time like this year I worked as a customer service representative, so magdamag na nakatingin lang ako sa computer, and pero kumakain talaga ako ng mga foods rich in vitamin A, such as your carrots and the squash. So yun, so far hindi naman ako nahirapan sa eye test, and nakikita ko naman talaga yung mga letters na klaro. And then next is may i-hand over sila sa na na paper. Parang it's a questionnaire to where all you gotta do is answer yes or no. So one of the questions there prior to your physical examination is, first I think question is, when was your last menstrual period? When was the last time you had sex? And then like if you have already experienced chickenpox or herpes zoster, or yung if you have experience, or if you have a previous operations, if may mga maintenance na gamot ka, if nagkasakit ka na, nakagal ka ng aso, pusa, maraming there are so many questions. If nakapunta ka ng ibang bansa na exposed sa polio virus something. So yun, yung hindi ko lang talaga makalimutan doon is kasi nung tinawag niya yung pangalan ko sa, I think that was door 6, kung female ka, sa babaeng doctor ka. Kung lalaki ka, lalaking doctor ka rin. So I was assigned to the number 6 door, and doon nung pumasok ako, tinanong ako ng doctor, sabi niya na binasa niya yung paper na finilapan ko. Sabi niya, tinanim niya ulit ako verbally nung mga questions na yun. So no. And then sabi niya, tinanong niya ako kung funny, when was the last time you have sex? I said, my fiance and I had never we never had sex yet because we're not yet married. And she was like, how old are you? I was like 30 years old, doc. And like, I mean, like, I know that nowadays seldom you can find people who would really stick to the no sex before marriage. But the good thing about my fiance is we both share the same belief that no sex before marriage. So yes, so I said no, I never had sex, or I never have sex yet. So nakakatawa siya kasi pinasign, and it's funny because I have to sign it. Just to ensure, para to make sure na hindi talaga nawala talaga, and may pina-sign ako doon sa sinagot kong no. And then sabi niya, follow the yung instructions doon na parang kung paano yung gagawin mo. So nakita ko na yung picture ng babae na naka-panty and bra, so tinanggal ko yung damit and jeans, and then yun naka-bra and panty. I was actually quite nervous kasi I heard from a lot of people, and also I kind of had already the idea of what a physical examination looks like, kasi my sister had her medical examination at St. Luke's 2 years ago, and then my cousin as well had her medical a year ago. And kasi sabi nila parang they're looking into your private areas. So yeah, they're checking your private areas, and fortunately naman for me, parang naman ako sa, though I went to a nursing school, but then I still find it awkward to have someone check your down there. So yun, nakakatawa siya, pero I don't know, like I kind of feel awkward at that time. But then nung sinabi niya sa akin na okay, just lie down in the sa stretcher, and then lift up your knees, ganon, and pinatagilid ako, and then after nun wala, sabi okay, done. So yun, after that, chinek niya pa pala yung prior pala nung pinahubad ka or pinatanggal yung damit mo tsaka jeans. Tinignan yung mga mata, yung taenga. So kailangan before you go there, kailangan linisin mo yung, tapos may toothbrush na maigi kasi pinapanganga ka, tinitingnan yung mga tongue and yung bunganga, yung mouth. And then next is after noon, may binigyan siyang paper sa akin, hand over ko yun sa counter na andun sa floor na yon. And hinantay kong tawagin yung pangalan ko. Tapos nung tinawag na yung pangalan ko, sabi nung sa counter na I have to come back tomorrow and bring the receipt and yung schedule na nakalagay doon na may 9 a.m. So, yung ginawa ko, the next day, instead of getting there 9 a.m., pumunta ko ng mas maaga, so 7 a.m. And that's one of the good thing of coming early there. Kasi na-realize ko na marami na palang andun. Marami ng mga kasamahan ko na kasabayan ko na andun na rin. And it doesn't mean na 9 a.m. yung schedule mo is 9 a.m. magsa-start. Hindi po. Pag andun ka na, as long as nasabit mo na yung paper mo, available na, you can start with your immunization. So, I went to the second floor for my immunization, and then doon, tinawag yung pangalan ko. They will ask you series of questions such as, like the same with the paper that you filled up, nung first day about, the chickenpox, or kung ano. Tapos, binubusisi talaga nila. Tinitingnan nila yung mga scars mo, shoulder, yung mga bakuna na meron ka na, and then yung sign ng chickenpox. So, hindi po talaga pwede na magsisinungaling ka sa kanila, sasabihin mo na, I already have chickenpox before, blah, blah, blah. Kasi titingnan nila, i-validate kung yung scars na yun is talagang chickenpox. So, yun po. And then, tinignan naman nila, and praise God naman, kasi andun pa yung malalaking marks ng chickenpox ko. So, and then, tinatanong ka kung kinagat ka ng aso just this year, nung pusa, and if you already had a anti-rabies. So, wala naman so far ako, glory to God, hindi naman po ako nakagat ng aso or ng pusa this year. And hopefully, hindi mangyayari sa akin. And yun po, after noon, parang sabi nila, okay, tinignan nila ulit yung sign ng chickenpox, and na-validate naman. Kaya, instead of having multiple shots po, I only got 2. So, 1 in the left arm and the right arm. And then, after noon, parang after ng second injection mo, nung sinabi nung nurse na the second shot would be a little heavy, I was like, oh my gosh, because the first shot was actually it hurts. It really hurts. So, nung binigyan yung second vaccine sa akin, masakit talaga siya, masakit siya. Parang nangangalay yung shoulder. And then, sabi lang sa akin, you might experience fever, but in case you experience fever, just drink paracetamol. And then, also, you can have diarrhea as a side effect. So, yung sa akin, natandaan ko, nung nag-medical yung sister ko, yung nangyari sa kanya, namaga yung shoulder niya because, pumunta kami sa bahay ng tita ko, and then, unfortunately, walang AC doon. So, parang, na-expose siya sa sun heat, and nangyari is namaga. So, I learned that lesson from her na hindi ako magpapainit. So, yun yung nangyari. Iniwasan ko talaga magpainit. Iniwasan kong ma-expose sa labas, lalo na sa tanghali. And, yung nangyari naman, hindi naman siya namaga, hindi naman ako nagka-fever. However, ang sakit-sakit nung first shot sa akin na it took, I think, 4 to 5 days bago siya nawala. I could barely lift up my arms and my left arm. And yun, ang hirap igalaw. Lalo na pag humiga, parang hindi naman siya namaga, pero masakit lang talaga siya. So, yun and take note, iwasan nyo talaga mag-lift ng mga something heavy. Kasi yung nangyari sa akin, after 4 to 5 days yata na parang feeling ko okay na, nag-exercise ako. I did plank for like 5 minutes only. And then after that, the next day, bumalik yung sakit. I'm back to the state of where I'm having a hard time lifting my arms. So, yeah, take note of that. Iwasan na mag-lift ng something heavy, avoid doing strenuous activities then. And then, yun, so far, okay naman yung medical, and nung pinababa ako, after immunization, pinababa ako sa ground floor to wait for the releasing, and bago i-release nila, tinatawag yung pangalan mo doon sa mga counter, and tinatanong ko nila ng mga questions, the same basic questions, and then pinapatingnan sa iyo yung mga informations, if tama yun, if yung address mo correct. So tinitingnan talaga nila yung mga mo doon, yung mga informations, if they are correct or not, and ikaw din pinapatingnan sa iyo to make sure na tama yung mga information na binigay mo doon. And then, after noon, may instructions doon na yung brown envelope na siniled nila. You never open that kasi yun yung dadalhin mo sa US Embassy, Manila on your interview. And then, next is yung CD, tsaka yung another, parang piece of paper sa yun. Nakalimutan ko ano sa folder ko. Ina-instructionan ka naman na hindi mo pwedeng buksan yun. I mean, hindi mo pwedeng hindi mo na kailangan dalhin yun sa US Embassy, lalo na yung CD. So far, naging okay naman yung medical ko, glory to God. And what are my preparations? Wala naman masyado kasi ako naman kahit hindi pa nag-medical, I've been trying to exercise daily. And then palainom talaga ako ng tubig, and I tried my best to eat healthy, such as eating vegetables. So yun lang naman. I mean, like, try to eat vegetables, healthy foods before your medical. Hindi lang para sa 1-day medical or 2 days medical for St. Luke's. But of course, we have to bear in mind that health is wealth. Health is not everything. But without it, everything is nothing. So yun po, kailangan we have to take good care of our health naman para sa sarili din naman natin, of course for our loved ones. Para, if you take care of yourself, you will live longer. So, yun po. Sana po this video would be able to help you prepare for your medical examination. And if you have any inquiries, questions, clarification, suggestions, feel free to put a comment below the video. And then, please don't forget to like and subscribe my videos. And also, try to check out the videos of my fiancé about how to save money. He's fond of saving money. Tips on how to save money while you are in the USA. So please check his videos as well. And I hope that you will have a great day today, and may you have a productive visa or K1 visa journey as well. God bless you all, and have a great day.